I mean last last week. Okay. Good morning, Mr. David. Yeah, glad to see you back here. So here, last week we discussed about which job that has gone extinct. So this is all the job that extinct: postman, typewriter, paper boy, and boiling a lay pin setter. And then this one, the job that will make you grateful for technology before we use radar to for detect enemy aircraft. Now we don't use this one anymore. And then switchboard operator to call someone, and it will take ages. The phone was like this, and then we still use Wartal. This one we just like quickly review this one for a bit, yeah. And then like the lecturer who entertain factory worker, and the alarm clock, human alarm clock. And then here the town crier and Iceman. And this one, the job that will be gone in the future. So here the taxi driver and some of teachers for those who cannot adapt. It's like a giraffe, yeah, the long neck and the short neck. So only some that will be extinct. And some flight attendants, that's for the maybe for the budget airline, yeah, for the that's a expensive flight. Maybe they still need the flight attendants. And then some travel agent, translator, because right now it is very handy. We can just carry our phone and it has a translator applications over there. Yes, and then from Mr. Tobias, maybe for me, the job will access is the job that need the people to thinking. It is the invention, the innovator, and etc. Exactly, that's correct. So it means the creator, yeah, the inventions. Exactly, that's correct. So this teller, this is a part of the job that will be gone in the future. And also the bookkeeping, auditor, last time we already discussed. And, the auditor will be exchanged, and because right now we come up with a blockchain. And yeah, this is the new one. I just thinking of the toll attendants or cashier. Yeah, that's the new one. I was thinking yesterday when I made this PPT PowerPoint, suddenly pop up in my mind that sooner or later the toll attendant or the tukang parkir loket yang jaga di parkir, I think will be gone soon. And we also discuss about this. How do we prepare our kids to compete in the fast changing world? Because, in 10 years or 15 years later, when they already graduated from university, they will face the job that has not exchanged, not exist yet. So we are, as a teacher or as a parents, maybe we need to prepare them. Okay, so this one. Okay, so now let Marliana, are you ready for sharing? Miss Mariana, are you there? Oh, not yet. Oh, okay. Okay, then help me. Maybe if you have like opinion and suggestion, maybe you have your thought, you're welcome to tell me or to tell us, yeah, to share your opinion. Okay, so why my slide cannot move now? Oh, here. Now, can you imagine how the world might be in 15 years from now? You know, when it was around year 2000, 20 years ago, when my teacher told us that next, in the future, our mobile phone will be able to pay the parking fee and then can do the banking, and you can do everything in your handphone, can take a picture. I said, wow, it's like impossible. And then suddenly it's true. So because at that time my mobile phone was like that big, yeah, and it's only have how many how many uh how many toots, how to call that, so 15 or something, yeah, and the screen was very small like that. So I cannot imagine if we can do many things in handphone. Okay, so here, what is the future of work look like? You know, some people abroad, they have already thought and started to design the future workplace. You know, when I talked to my friend who worked in Silicon Valley, he said was the workplace is so comfortable. It has a table tennis and you know, billiard table, and they give many entertainment in that place. Mm, so here, that's the workplace. Maybe we can watch for a bit, yeah, this one. Wait. Where is- Can you hear the sound from Mr. Tobias? Hang on. Everybody needs.
No,
Oh no, you cannot hear, yeah.
No.
Okay. Hang on. Mm, okay, then maybe someone can help me. Maybe if you, I will paste this one on the chat box. Mr. Tony, can you run this one in your laptop? Hello, Mr. Tony, are you there? Or maybe Miss Marliana or Mr. Tobias?
Ya, Miss, saya
Oh,
lagi nyetir. Tobias mungkin boleh bantuin ya, Mr. Tobias.
okay, Mr. Tobias, are you using your laptop?
Saya jadiin co-host dulu.
Yeah, I still don't know how to fix it. So sorry. Wait. Oh, here, yes, here. Oh, I can. So I try again, yeah.
What's the weather like today?
The temperature is 18.
Udah ada suara, Miss?
Now udah ada ya? Okay, great. So we redo for a bit, yeah.
Morning, Jill.
Good morning, Amy. Where would you like to work today?
The office. What's the weather like today?
The temperature is 18 degrees with a 57% chance of rain. Are you ready to start your day?
Give me 10 minutes.
Okay. How would you like to get there? Do you want to ride?
No, I'm good.
Thank you. Careful, Amy. Obstacle ahead. Nearly there. Good time, Amy.
Good morning, Amy. Welcome to JLL. You have one message from William Douglas.
Okay, thanks.
Thank you. Your first meeting is at 10:30. Please proceed to the elevators. Have a good day.
And you.
Lisa is in today. Lunch?
Good for me.
Invite sent. Have you seen the latest report?
No.
Your coffee will be ready in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Thank you.
Tip sent. This building uses sensors to make your day more productive. Need a desk?
Maybe later.
Sure. How's the temperature?
It's fine.
Ready to start your meeting with Eloise Dupont?
I am indeed.
I'll let her know.
Bonjour Amy, ça va?
Bonjour, Eloise. Hold on.
Auto-translating.
Vous avez vérifié le document que je vous ai envoyé?
Yeah, all looks great. Thanks very much. Au revoir.
Bonne journée, au revoir, merci.
Are you happy to share your building usage data today? Have a great evening, Amy.
Plan for route home?
Stop navigation.
Navigation off.
Send a message to Tom. Are we still okay for the meeting tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock?
Message sent. Would you like to switch to personal mode?
Yes, please.
Personal mode. Work mode returns 7 a.m. tomorrow.
Confirm.
Have a nice evening, Amy. Enjoy the sunset.
Good night, Jill.
So that was the future workplace, yeah. Okay, they have already like imagined those stuff, and I hope we all also dare to dream big. Okay, so now here. Oh, my slide stuck again. Okay, so here how jobs are going to change into the future we work. And I think they will use a greater automations and artificial intelligence and using less people but more machinery. Yeah. You know, what does it mean, artificial intelligence? The simple one is in your handphone. When you type a word or a letter, they give you options, several options, and auto text at the top of there. So that's actually a simple artificial intelligence actually. So yeah, in the future, I think we use a lot more AI. And here, yeah, why automation is better? You know, easy management. Why easy management? Can you tell me the reasons? Anyone know what is the reasons? From Lily Mulyani, maybe people will use less. Maybe people will be useless because will change by robot. Exactly. So you know why people will be changed by the robot? Because robot cannot protest and robot will not ask for the raise wages, the salary. Dia nggak minta naik gaji. And other than that, they will not protest. They will just follow the boss. I think that one, yeah, Miss Lily. And okay, so here, lower operational costs. Do you know why? Why using automations is better? Because lower operational costs, yeah. And why? From Marliana Lee, yes, miss, and no demonstrations. Yeah. no demonstrations. They always ask the raise of minimum wages every year. Yeah. Okay. So I think the world will be peaceful and lower operational costs. You know, can you imagine the robot? They don't need wages. They don't need THR, and also they don't need a retirement plan, uang pensiun dia nggak butuh. But of course, using a robot, I think the capital is really big uh, in that fund. I mean, in the early stages. Other than that, anyone want to add something? And other than that, you know, using labor, we need to have additional costs to train them. And maybe we need a big human resource department. Yes, from Lily Mulyani. Yeah, but we buy expensive robot. Yeah, at the beginning, we tend to spend a lot of money. In the long run, maybe we got more benefit from it. Maybe, yeah, I don't know. Maybe there is always benefit and disadvantage for using a robot, yeah. And from Muhammad Lufti, uh, because robot do less error than human, agree. So it can reduce any cost to repair product, etc. Very good. Yeah, right. And then Septining Tias, because if we use human for the operator, we must use some people and give them salary, right? But if use automations, we just pay one robot. Exactly. I mean, you just need to buy the robot. Yeah. Okay. That's a very good idea. Yeah. And then, yeah, as a waste is reduced, there is less space and manpower required to manage. Yeah, that's why will be less human resource manager. Maybe before we hire like 3 until 5 human resource manager. Now we can uh, terminate some of them. Okay. So next, why automation is better? Any other idea? Okay, less human error, like what Mr. Muhammad Lutfi said. Yeah, it's true. Less human error because you know one of the thing that all humans have in common, even me, I still make a mistake. Yeah, in fact, we all make mistakes. So this is a part of what makes us human. No matter how much instructions and training we already get or the boss provide us, mistakes are inevitable. So just forgive me if I made mistake. Yeah. Okay. So next, this one, you know why? Um, when people tend to ask wages, rising wages. So we will discuss about domino effect after this, yeah. But I'm interested to read the chat first from Miss Victoria. The robot's work will be faster than the human, so it will produce more. Right? Yes, because maybe a robot doesn't need to have lunch or to have a break as well. And okay, from Lily Mulyani, we need many clever people to make a clever robot. Yeah, some of them they already invented actually. Yeah, mm, it's true. And do you know what will be the effect when people asking for more and more wages? Any idea? What will be the effect? From PMA, in 5 years, maybe so many people will lose the job. Yeah, that's right. So that's why we need to prepare ourselves um, to get ready for the change. But maybe most of you here, you are not a labor. So I think no problem for you here because you are eager to learn. So that's why actually this is a part of preparing yourself, yeah. And then so this is the next domino effect is, when people asking more and more wages, so the cost of production will be increased. Uh, from here, did you get it? Why the cost of production increase? Okay, so what will be the impact for the next step? When the production cost increase, what will be happen? Of course, the price of good will increase. Jadi harganya semakin mahal ya. It's more expensive and more expensive. And then what will happen when the price of the goods increase? We will have less demand of domestic goods. So our product will not be cannot compete with the imported goods from outside, for example, from China, because the product from there it's very cheap. If here the domestic goods are expensive, I think people will choose to buy imported goods. And then what happened next? When less demand of domestic goods. From here, any other, you don't understand the vocabulary, demand, right? Demand, permintaan ya. Okay, so next, so people tend to buy imported goods. So what will happen to the company when people tend to buy imported goods? I think the company will get bankrupt, and the profit will be go down. So the company will cut the loss. How to cut the loss? By redundancies. What does it mean, redundancies? Cutting the job, yeah. So terminate those people who are not productive and those people who are too fussy. Fussy, fussy? Fussy maybe is like concerned about the weights too much and very demanding. So we call it fussy, yeah. Okay, so next here, the effect after redundancy, terminating of the job, jadi dirumahkan. People will get less money. Those people who are terminated, they will get less money. And then what happened when people get less money? They will be hungry. I think when people are hungry, so what will they do next? They tend to steal. First, maybe they ask somebody else to help, And maybe when those people didn't want to help, and then they tend to steal. So that's why the criminal, they will do some criminal, yeah. Okay, so that's why we don't want that to happen. That's why start to prepare ourselves for the new job that has not existed yet in the past. Okay, so here, what is this? I think you know this one, yeah, social media manager. So I think when you have a kid, so try to direct them to think what will be the job in the future. And then digital marketer. Before this job was not access. And then here, the sustainability manager. What does it mean, sustainability? Anyone? Does anyone know what does it mean, sustainability? So here I search in the Google. Sustainability means the ability to maintain at a certain rate or level, yeah. So especially we talk about the nature because global warming to maintain the ecological balance. So that's sustainability. And here, people work to help them use their resources more effectively and make the environmentally friendly decisions. So that's why try to plant more trees and then reduce using the aircon. You know why? Does anyone know the CFC effect? Because aircon they actually they make our ozone layer hole. Jadi dia merusak ozone layer ya, aircon. But with the air condition that environmentally now it's better. They don't destroy the ozone layer. Okay, so next, a drone operator. So before, of course, we never imagined that we can afford to buy a drone, but now many people can afford to buy drone. Anyone of you have drone? Okay, actually I don't have drone. And here, yes, no, right. Okay, so yeah, so still most of us here, we don't have a drone yet. Yeah, maybe someday. Uh, oh, you have Marliana Lee. Wow, cool. I think you use it for taking pictures. You know, when you travel, it is very nice when you have drone. You can take a picture from that space, yeah, from Muhammad Luthi to spy. Right, yes, the spy. Okay, so driverless car engineer. Before, because we have so many engineer, but that for the just in a past car, not driverless car. So that's why maybe in the past they will need the engineer that are able to fix the driverless car, and also for the it's like Tesla, yeah, using the battery, and that data analyst. So maybe if you want to be this uh, professions, maybe you can do it in the future. Yeah, you can study this one. And yeah, from Lily Mulyani, in the future we need many expert persons. Yes, that's right. Such as what, Miss Mulyani? What kind of expert person? Yeah, for example, for those technology that has not existed before in the past, and it will exist. Like I have a friend, actually he got scholarship in Australia and also in the Netherlands, and he studied electronic. And he said while he's working right now, he have to study every day because what he has learned in the past, he cannot use it in a workplace because it's already ketinggalan zaman. It's already primitive. So he always need to study. That's why I was thinking, oh, I'm lucky. I didn't study electronic. Okay. So and then next, this one. This technology will shape the near future. So cloud computing and service, which is I don't know what does it mean. Don't ask me what is this, yeah, because this is also new for me. And also mobile solutions, Internet of Things, cognitive computing, advanced manufacturing technology, and new energy sources and solutions, bioengineering, and man-machine hybrid, like that. So that's from the statista charts based on interview with 5,247 C-level executive from 70 countries. So the source is from IBM C-suite study. So maybe you can prepare yourself, maybe for those who are still young, yeah, you can pay attention to this area. Okay, I cannot move my slide. Why it's stuck? Hang on. Oh, there you go. Okay, so this is the evolution actually, yeah. Do you still remember before, maybe when like the people at my age, maybe you see the muscle work. Maybe right now you can also see in the village, they still use the muscle work using that one, the spade, cangkul, yeah, to to plow the land. You know, plow, membajak ya, membajak sawah. So actually right now, although some of them, they use tractor. So they use machinery. So that's the early stage. I don't know which one, maybe the early 19th century or before 19th century, yeah. And then we started using machinery, so industrial era. They use more machine. And then right now, they tend to use left brain. I know some of the developed country, they start using the right brain more. So, but in Indonesia, we still need for those people who have a skill job only for, left brain. You know why? So in developed country like America, you know, those people who already get degree in MBA, the standard salary was like maybe $10,000 a month. So they tend to hire people, the company in America tend to hire the people from outside the country. For example, the people from India or in Philippines, for those people who are able to speak English, and they give the salary because the standard of living is low in those countries, maybe around $3,000 a month, like that. They just using the video conference to set the task, to have a meeting like that. So that's why in a developed country, that's because of the higher salary for those people who are using the left brain. You know, MBA, they use left brain, right? Uh, they tend to didn't get a job. So that's why we need to pay attention for that one for our kids. And from Muhammad Lutfi, using right brain to educate human psychology or motivation some people or resolve some problem of human actually. Exactly. Yeah. And other than that, left brain can be exchanged, can be, you know, there are tools, for example, many software that can make software. And also, like, what else, yeah? So many tools, many technology already replace, can, like artificial intelligence. That's replace our left brain. That's why we study also education. Just education is not enough for the job in the future. And from Eva said that in China, farmers also use drone to spray pests in field. Exactly. Yeah. Right now they use technology. That's fantastic. Yeah. That's why when we did not prepare ourselves, maybe we will be like the long neck of giraffe. So that's why we are here to prepare. Yeah. And so those people in the future or right now in developed country, people are very successful when they work in using their right brain, such as the empathizer, like Kick Andy and Oprah Winfrey. Because robot, they cannot give you empathy. They cannot look sad. They cannot convert it to you. It's just like, hmm, no emotion. That's why. And can you give another job that use right brain? You know, because right brain still no technology can replace the right brain. Do you know the job that use right brain? Okay, so for example, coach, uh, singer, coach. Yeah, I'm thinking, is it right brain? Maybe, and singer. Singer, I think I can sing also, and I don't use right brain. But if I compose a song, yes, I need to use my right brain. So that's composing. Uh, yeah. And what else? Teachers? Teachers, some of them, yeah. The art teachers, perhaps, yeah. Athlete, yeah. That's interesting. Uh-huh. Right brain is a creative area. And then when you use music as well, yes. Painter, that's correct. From Nur. Uh, Artist, yes. Lutfi, yes, correct. Artist, because artists mostly they use right brain, yeah. For example, a painter and a composer, because they create a song. Architect, yes, architect, although we use technology to make us easier to draw, but they still need. someone to create. Yeah, I think so. Architect, because this is something like to create. Yeah. Yes, correct. So now, so if you know right now the condition is like this, what will you do? Because right now, me as a teacher, I'm quite worried about myself. That's why I start thinking, what should I do next? And last week or a couple weeks ago, I came up to, this is still my dream, yeah. I want to make a elderly people house, you know, the senior house, rumah jompo. So because it used the empathy and caring and empathy, they still cannot be replaced. And although I also want to accept for those who are unable to pay, for those who are poor, like that. So when you know this feeling, I mean this matter right now, any idea what are you going to do next for your future? Or maybe you think like, oh, okay, we are still in Indonesia. We are not in America, in developed countries, so we relax because we still need many left brain worker. From IFA, we must keep abreast of the time, I think. Yes, from Lily Mulyani, we must change our mindset. Yes, especially for those who are young and we are, I know when we are now, we are already grown up and we need to prepare our young generations to be able to compete in in the future, yeah. This is really unpredictable future, especially after this COVID pandemic. The change, you can feel the change and change the education too. Yes, that's right. Because yeah, I prepare my students mostly. I make a creativity test at that time to be genius with one case. So they need to create the solution, one problem, and they should came up with how many solutions. And I give them the time, like 20 minutes. So they have to came up with many solutions. And I tested to my dad. My dad is really logical. He always use his left brain. You know, the score of my dad is really poor. He is not creative at all. Okay. And from IFA, learn from young people. Yes, learn from young people. And then who just now raise hand? Does anyone want to talk? I didn't see. Someone raise hand? Okay. So yes, exactly. Change the education too. Actually, from IB, International Baccalaureate, they already prepared our young generations to compete in the future. Well, because before I used to teach in the IB curriculum and also Cambridge, yeah. That's why I know IB prepared them well. And from Nur, do something positive and have more experience, correct? And you will know what you have to do in every conditions, right? Exactly. And then from Muhammad Lutfi, much more appreciate for small thing that others effort. Exactly, I like that. Yes, correct. Yeah. Uh, and then any other idea? What will you do? At least we can do for our kids or uh, for those people who are younger than us, yeah? Like, do not limit them to be creative. You know, some people, I still feel when I am in the organizations, so many rules. And then, so when there are too many rules, make people cannot be creative. Because don't do this, don't do that. I was, someone asked me, and in some small organization asked me to generate a PPT. You know, PPT is very simple. My student grade 4, they already be able to make good PPT. And then they limit me to make, Lucy, don't make PPT so many slides, just one slide for one song. My God, when you post it, when someone use it in a handphone, it will be like so small. And especially for elderly people. So I make one song, something like 3 slides, and said they limit me, squeeze it to one. Oh my gosh, I cannot I cannot imagine working for those people, yeah. Actually, this is also unpaid. It's just voluntarily. So that's, but I know where I live because I live here in Indonesia. I adapt to that rule. Okay, I just obey to squeeze it uh, from 3 slices at least to 2 slides, like that. Okay. And then when I put more picture in the slide, some people said, we don't need pictures. So that's why we cannot grow up because don't do this, don't do that. Oh, I need really to adapt here. From IFA, always open our mind to all new things. I agree with that. I agree. Glad for some people, they still can yeah, don't be narrow, don't be too strict, yeah. Okay, that's why if we always do keep this one, we cannot grow up. Okay, so next, my slide stuck again. I cannot move my slide, hang on. Oh, here. This is actually, there is a case. I think you know this Google Home. I think some of you also have this one. Um, I wanted to know what is the impact of this one. Wait, suddenly I stopped here. Hang on, hang on. Here, yeah. So this one I share. I think this is actually, it will be helpful for us. Here, yeah.
Play the morning playlist. Okay, play the morning playlist. Okay, Google, play music in the playlist. Okay, Google, I'm listening. Your flight to Portland is delayed by 30 minutes. Now confirmed.
Wait, I need to give the subtitle. Why? Subtitle option. Man, hang on. Press the wrong one. English auto generation and then normal speed.
Confirm for 8 p.m.
Hey Google, text Louise, flight is delayed. Is there a move to 8?
Okay, message sent.
Morning.
Morning.
I thought you finished that already.
I forgot. Okay.
Has my package shipped?
Yes, it's already shipped.
Okay, Google, how many stars are in our galaxy? Which star is the closest?
According to NASA, the nearest star system is Alpha Centauri.
Can you show me what it looks like on the TV?
Okay, Google, how's the traffic from Double Rock School to the airport?
There's a faster one that'll take about 35 minutes. I've sent it to your phone.
Okay. Go!
Dad!
Hey, Google, what's on the calendar today?
The first event is Space Day at Kevin's school. It starts at 8 a.m.
Space Day. Are you ready, buddy?
Ready.
Let's go.
So does anyone have this one at home? I think some of you have this one here because right now the price is very achievable. Actually, I would like to discuss what is the benefit and disadvantage of this technology, but we run out of time. So yeah, and from Julian, health teachers in my school give us many rules, right? And actually, in my class, when I teach the creativity, there is no rule in that room. So that's why the kids, for the young kids, they give we give apron because it will be messy, and for the maybe the adults, I give them helmet. Maybe if they want to conduct something, it won't hurt their face. And then from Lily Mulyani, the curriculum at school still out of patience. Oh yeah. Then oh Julian, it is very awesome. Yeah, I think so. Maybe next time we can discuss this one. Or any other suggestions for the next topic?
Ada.
Got that. Okay, so next for the next one, then I think myself. So I think enough for today. I hope you can start thinking. And next week, if you want to share what you came up, you can share with us. Yeah. Okay, guys. Enough for today. Thank you for to participate in this program. Bye, everyone.
Thank you, Miss.
Thank you.
Thank you, Miss Lucia.
Thank you, Miss. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, Miss.
Bye bye.
Thank you, Miss.
Bye.